Greetings, I'm Dr. Pearl John and welcome to the Other 167. We continue our series Tough Questions and Tough Answers and focus on the question, will everything really be made right in the end? Hope in a hopeless world. Look around. Brokenness is everywhere. Wars rage. Injustice flourishes. The wicked seem to win and the innocent suffer. And we wonder, will everything really be made right in the end? The Bible answers with a resounding yes. But this isn't blind optimism or wishful thinking. It's the bedrock promise of God, one that shapes our faith, fuels our endurance, and secures our future. Let's explore three unshakable foundations that prove that God will set all things right. The first one is the restoration of all things and God's grand reversal. The second is the reckoning of the wicked and no evil will go unpunished. And third is the renewal of our hearts and the transformation begins now. Let's look at the first foundation, the restoration of all things and God's grand reversal. Imagine reading a book where everything goes wrong, evil triumphs, the hero dies, the injustice wins. But then you flip the last page and everything is redeemed. That's our story. Revelation 21 and verse 5 says, "Behold, I'm making all things new." Picture a world with no more tears, no more sickness, no more suffering. Everything lost will be restored. Everything broken will be healed. A mother who lost her child, a family shattered by tragedy, a man who suffered injustice all his life. God doesn't just wipe away pain, He redeems it. A famous Christian, Horatio Spafford, lost all four of his daughters in a tragic shipwreck. Standing over the very waters that took them, he penned these words, "It is well with my soul." Why? Because he knew this was not the end of the story. Whatever you've lost, whatever you've endured, whatever has broken you, God is writing a better ending. The second foundation, the reckoning of the wicked. No evil will go unpunished. Many wonder if God is just, why do wicked people prosper? Here's the truth. Justice delayed is not justice denied. Ecclesiastes 12:14 says, God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. No evil, no matter how hidden, how powerful, or how long-standing, will escape God's justice. Picture a courtroom where a murderer stands before the judge. Would you accept a judge who will simply say, "You're free to go"? Of course not. God is far more just than any earthly judge. The guilty will face judgment. But here's the real shocker. None of us are innocent either. That's why the cross is the greatest act of justice and mercy. On the cross, justice was served, sin was punished, mercy was offered, salvation was made available. And God's justice isn't just for them, it's for us too. And the third foundation is the renewal of our hearts. The transformation begins now. The greatest proof that God will make all things right, He has already started with us. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17 says, "If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has gone and the new is here." A former drug addict finds freedom. A hardened criminal surrenders to Christ. A broken marriage is restored. These aren't just good stories. They are evidence that the God who will fix the world is already fixing lives, and that includes you. What is God's plan? What if God's plan isn't just to make things right one day, but to start making things right in you today? Let me pull this together. God's promise isn't just about fixing the world, it's about fixing us. What do you need Him to make right? A shattered dream, a past you regret, a broken relationship? Let Him begin His restoration, reckoning, and renewal in you right now. Because when God says, I'm making all things new, that includes you. Justice delayed is not justice denied. God will make all things right. The God who will fix the world is already fixing lives. God doesn't just wipe away pain, He redeems it. This is Pearl John signing off, The Other 167. Thank you for watching The Other 167. We continue our series, Tough Questions and Tough Answers, next week. Until then, have a wonderful week ahead. God bless.